Hey everyone, today we'll uncover the secrets of Kaya's life and see how the sunny boy changed her fate. It made Kaya feel for the first time that life is about more than just pain, it also brings courage. She found her father for the first time, maybe out of guilt. For her surprise, her father wasn't angry this time. He took her to the town shop for flour and food run by the lovely couple, Jayapin and Mabel, true saints of the town. Mrs. Mabel, knowing Kaya's situation, didn't expose her. Instead, she kindly reminded her to go to school and even sneaked her a lollipop just like the supermom of the schoolyard. So Kaya decided to heed Mabel's advice and went to school, only to be mocked by classmates talk about being the oddball in the swamp. This was Kaya's only school day. She believed while learning was crucial, nature's the true classroom. Before long, her dad was nice to Kaya. He took her fishing and gifted her his military backpack, knowing she loved feathers. Such a generous dad. One day, Kaya received a letter from her mum and was thrilled, but Dad burned it and coldly said Mum wasn't returning. Kaya watched her dad burn her mum's things, never expecting he would softly slip away one day and never come back. After Dad left, Kaya had to confront survival challenges, and she was clueless about living without cornmeal. So she woke up at 4 a.m. every day to pick wild goodies at the marsh, then traded them in town for food, and gasped more like a little entrepreneur. Mrs. Mabel learned of Kaya's struggles, so she'd bring her donations from church and teach her some math with a loving little community. Until October 1969, when two boys stumbled upon a body in the swamp, and it turned out to be that rich guy, Kaisi. Kaisi had likely died around 2 a.m. from an accident, found sprawled beneath the fire tower, raising some serious eyebrows. The police found his blood and hair at the fire tower base, and forensics suggested he might have bumped his noggin on the support. Things are getting complicated. The police speculated on how Kaisi met his end, but they couldn't find any fingerprints or footprints. This was getting mysterious. However, they found red fibers on his jacket, which turned out to be wool, but definitely not from his clothes. Things just got even trickier. News of Kaisi's death spread like wildfire, and the townsfolk started chattering, bringing back their bias against the swamp girl. Kaya became the prime. Bias police came for Kaya, found a red hat, but couldn't find her anywhere. Finally, the cops sent 2 boats to search the swamp for Kaya, but she panicked and jumped into the water trying to escape. But how can a little girl outrun the police? In the end, Kaya was captured in the water. Welcome to the Arrested Swamp Girl Club. Kaya was arrested for murder and soon faced trial. What a plot twist. An elderly man named Tom showed up at the jail. He's a well-known retired lawyer and one of the few who cared about Kaya. He wants to defend her. He believed in Kaya's goodness, despite her lonely years, and finally, she began to trust Tom. Before leaving, Tom handed her a manual. This little book built trust, and Kaya opened her heart. She shared why her parents left and her tragic experiences. Ever since Dad left, she had been living in the swamp. What a tough life. It wasn't until 1962, when Kaya found a feather under a tree by the swamp, that captivated her. Soon enough, there were new feathers and food left for her, along with some mysterious notes, even if she couldn't read them. One day, she returned to the big tree and found a handsome boy. Turns out it was Tate. Tate knew she loved birds and feathers, so he often came there. Kaya told him she couldn't read a thing, totally lost with his note. From then on, Tate took it upon himself to teach her to read, since he'd known her since childhood. Their relationship warmed quickly. Although Kaya liked solitude, she felt a special attraction to Tate and invited him over to study. Kaya's walls were plastered with animal paintings, each one brimming with life. Her world felt so alive. These paintings inspired Tate to buckle down and study, and he resolved to do the same at home. During their study sessions, Kaya made rapid progress, moving from words to sentences. She was a real genius. They read 3 times a week from summer to fall, uncovering the secrets of how plants and animals adapt to Earth's changes. A true adventure in learning. As time flew by, their bond grew closer, but soon Tate's father caught wind of it, and things started to get complicated. He'll bring her books because her family's books are ugly. She can't go to school. After all, she has no family background. Hey, you don't have to help me. I won't ask you to listen to me. Just don't end up like me. Always be a seafood attendant. Remember your dreams of college. Kaya was charged with first-degree murder, and the deceased family wanted the death penalty. What an absurdity. Tom told Kaya she had an option, a plea deal. If she pled guilty, she could get parole in 10 years. But if she insisted on the trial, the outcome could be life imprisonment or an immediate release. Kay firmly rejected the first option. No matter the cost, she wasn't going to spend her life behind bars, and sure enough, the second trial began. The prosecution accused Kay of pushing Casey off the fire tower between midnight and 2 a.m. on October 30. What really happened? They claimed Kay covered her tracks and fingerprints, and Tom passed Kay a note that read, "Stay calm." Tom was very cautious about the case, citing multiple examples and analyzing judgments from the townspeople. Watching Tom speak passionately, Kay's racing heart began to settle, and suddenly her mind drifted back to 1962, that warm morning. Tate and Kay were chatting by the big tree. That day, she saw Tate talking with his dad, and thought her dad seemed like a good guy. She wanted to know about him. Tate hesitated, but eventually told Kay that her mom and sister once got him a birthday gift. What a nostalgic moment.